Hi, my name is Traci Smith, and I'm a PCUSA pastor and author of the Faithful Families series of books. Today, I want to talk to you about the spiritual practice of prayer. This video is part of a series of videos on the 5 essential faith practices for Sabbath that are given to us by the PCUSA Office of Christian Formation. As I mentioned, I'm going to talk about prayer in this video, but there are other videos on the other practices of storytelling, retreat, service, and hospitality, and I encourage you to watch those videos as well. So this video on prayer, I had a couple of things I wanted to say, 3 actually, on prayer. And the first is the idea and the reminder that we can pray about anything in any circumstance. Sometimes things we might think of as too small or insignificant or part of our daily life, we can offer prayers in those moments. When we lose a tooth, when we're taking a bath. And this is kind of the inspiration behind the book that I wrote, Prayers for Faithful Families. So I wanted to give you a couple of examples of this from that book. And the first was really special to me because I just thought about it yesterday when it was my daughter's birthday. So this is a birthday prayer. It's based on Psalm 139. God, you know everything about me. You know when I wake up and when I go to bed. You know how many hairs are on my head. You knew me when I was a baby, and you will know me when I am old. You will always know me and love me. Every year on my birthday, I remember your love. Happy birthday to me. There's also a birthday blessing in here as well. The second prayer is so simple, so easy to remember, and it's for times of fear. And it goes like this: when I am afraid, I trust. I trust in God. I trust my family. I trust myself. You can use and memorize that prayer and use it anytime you are afraid. The second thing I wanted to say about prayer is that prayer can be full of movement. I think sometimes we think of prayer as something that is to be hands folded, head bowed, and in complete silence and stillness. But prayer can be moving and wiggly. It can be full of motion. There's a prayer that I work with my congregation with that I learned a long time ago called the teacup prayer. You can think of it as a juice cup or a coffee cup, whatever you like to drink, and you just open your arms like this. You fill up your cup with God's love. You pull God's love like a ball over your head. Then you pull that love down to your heart. Stop for a second at your heart, and then shake God's love out into the world. That's a prayer of movement. And so you can pray lying down, standing up, wiggling around. You don't always have to be still when you pray. The third thing I wanted to say about the spiritual practice of prayer is that you can use art and wind and bubbles as you pray. So many alternative ways to pray. I give a bunch of them in my book, Faithful Families, Creating Sacred Rituals at Home, but you can also look on the PCUSA Office of Christian Formation site and other places to get different kinds of prayers. There's as many ways to pray as you can think of with your own imagination. So many blessings to you as you go forward with the spiritual gift of prayer. May you be blessed. Amen.